Hey, what's up, guys? I'm on ProBoxingOdds.com. They have listed props for the Brook Spence fight. William Hill uh, has put out props for the fight. The only casino out there that has props for the fight as of, let's see, what is today? The 28th of March, I believe. Yes. Okay. Um, Looks like they were released on Thursday. Okay, so it's been a couple of days. But I am not seeing where there's been any movement on any of these lines. Nobody has thrown down any heavy money to make the move. Okay. All right. So let's quickly go over the ones that stick out to me, and I'm gonna give my thoughts on them. Okay. Uh, as of now, William Hill. This is a pick'em fight on the money line with William Hill. They have Spence and Brook at a minus 110. If I remember correctly, Kell Brook opened as a minus 125 favorite. Yes. Okay. And Spence opened, I believe, at an even money underdog. Yes. And it looks like, let's see. Looks like on Thursday, last Thursday, which I'm assuming was after the press conference, people put money on him and he dropped down to a minus 110. Okay. So it's a pick 'em fight with William Hill on the money line. Okay. Now, they have the over under set at 10.5 rounds. Okay. That would be the halfway point in the 11th round. Okay. They actually have the over 10.5 rounds halfway through the 11th round. They have it at a minus 149. So they're favoring it to go over for the fight to go past the minute and a half mark in the 11th round. Okay. You can get the under 10.5 rounds at a plus 110. Okay. Uh, I tell you, man. I think this is an unpredictable fight, but if I had to pick or assume, I would think somebody gets stopped in this fight. Um, that would just be my thoughts if I had to pick one way or the other. Um, let's see. Um, so that under 10.5 rounds, but to not go past the halfway mark of the 11th round, that's very tempting. That is a very tempting play. Okay. Let's see. Fight goes to a decision is at a minus 110. Fight doesn't go to a decision is at a minus 125. So they're slightly favoring it to not go to a decision, but yet they're favoring it to go over the 11th, the halfway point through the 11th round. Okay. So I think that under is a good play if you feel that this fight will not go the distance. Instead of playing it to not go to a decision at a minus 125. I mean, if someone would have to get stopped past the halfway point of the 11th round, okay, for you to lose out. So, you know, if somebody gets stopped, I think it'll be before that, okay. I doubt it'll in that little small, what, 3 minute and let's see, 4.5 minutes. I doubt somebody will get stopped in that range, okay. All right, Brook wins by KO is at a plus 300. Errol Spence to win by KO is at a plus 200. So if you feel Errol Spence will knock out Kell Brook, as many people feel, you know, you wager $100, you're gonna get a $200 profit. And that's a William Hill, okay. So but I tell you, man, for me personally, this fight, man, I have already placed money on Kell on the money line. Uh, I think it's just, in my opinion, I think it's just best to pick the guy who you think is going to win and play the money line. Because I think this fight is unpredictable. It could go the distance. It could get stopped inside the distance. I don't know. Very unpredictable fight. A pick 'em type fight. Okay. Okay. Um, But it depending on what the prop is at my casino, I might place some small money on Brook to win inside the distance or by KO. Um, because like I said, I think that somebody, most likely, I think somebody will get stopped in this fight. And I feel KO will win the fight. So, you know, at if my casino had a plus 300, those are good odds. You could easily wager 200 and win a $600 profit. So not a bad prop to play if you feel somebody will get stopped inside the distance. Okay. All right. Brook wins by decision is at a plus 225. Errol Spence wins by decision is at a plus 300. In my opinion, if this goes to the scorecard, I heavily favor Kell Brook to win by decision. With it being in Sheffield, Errol Spence being on the road, being in his first championship fight. I mean, anytime Kell Brook does anything in this fight, that 28,000 plus will be good. Will be loud, screaming and shouting. Okay, going crazy. Okay, that could influence the judges. So with it being in Kell Brook's hometown, I would highly favor if it goes to a decision, I would favor Kell Brook winning by decision. Okay, Errol Spence winning by decision at plus 300. I would not recommend that play at all. I would not recommend that, man. You're getting well, plus 200 on the KO prop, but I don't think Errol Spence is winning this fight by decision. I just don't see it. Okay. All right. Now I will place a small wager on a draw. Okay. William Hill has it at a plus 2,500. There is another casino, Sports International, looks like they have it at a plus 2,000. Okay. I'm assuming most casinos will have it at a plus 2,000. Okay. That is, this fight is worth playing a draw. It is just like the Thurman Garcia fight. Those pick'em fights, with undefeated fighters, or with KL has one loss, Spence is undefeated. If this goes to a decision, I could easily see this being a draw. So a small wager on a draw is worth it in this fight. Okay, so I will be placing a small wager on a draw. Okay, once that line is released at my casino. All right, and it looks like the rest of the props are picking either guy to win by a specific round. Okay, which I definitely would not mess with that in this fight. This is not a Danny Jacobs situation where they're giving you a plus 10,000 on each round. Okay, now those odds are just too good to pass upon. Okay, play all those rounds at small money. If he hits on one of those rounds, you can make a lot of money. Okay, but that's not happening in this fight. So I would not pick specific rounds, unless you got a lot of money to play with and waste. Okay. All right. Also, William Hill, as I said before, I may place money on Errol Spence not winning inside the distance or not winning by KO. But William Hill does not have that opposing line. They have Errol Spence winning by KO at a plus 200, and any other result is listed as not applicable. Okay, so they do not have the opposing wager in that situation. Okay, so that's going to be at a minus, probably at a minimum minus 300 something. Okay, 300 plus. Okay, I might play that because I do not see Errol Spence stopping Kell Brook in this fight. Okay. I do not see him stopping Kell Brook. I do not see him winning by decision. Okay, but if you feel Errol Spence will win by stoppage, that is at a plus 200 at William Hill. Okay. Um, like I said, this fight is unpredictable, man. I don't know if it's going a distance or not. If I had to pick one, I would say it's not going a distance. I would say somebody will get stopped in this fight. I think I don't see this as being a cautious back foot fight by both guys. I see a fight breaking out eventually at some point. I see aggression playing into this fight. I do not see Kell Brook laying down in this fight. And we'll have to see how Errol Spence responds when he gets hit with a flush shot. But very interesting, very close props. Not significant money to make off these props. Like I said, I would just choose on the money line. I would pick a guy and go in, man. You know, if you feel Errol Spence will win this fight, um, like I said, at the best, I'm seeing at a minus 110 on a couple of sports books. At the highest, a minus 155. Okay, so that's right at almost even money for Errol Spence, depending on your casino. Uh, you know, so and if I mean, I would not play with the prop, man. I just would not. Um, maybe small money on the prop. That's what I'm going to do. But as far as going all in on a prop, I wouldn't do it. I would not do it. This fight is too unpredictable. Um, you know, I tell you, Spence by decision. Like I said, don't see it happening. Uh, a stoppage is possible either way. But like I said, the money line, in my opinion, is the way to go in this fight, guys. So just want to throw those props out to you guys, talk about them real quick. And if you have any comments on the props, let me know. If there are any props that come out in the future, additional props, I will talk about them. And if if there's a big gap in the props between the sports books, eventually I will talk about those in the future. So let me know what you guys think. Hope y'all having a good one.